So to start, this whole project that I did is like a requirement for this program I'm in. I'm in this thing, this beautiful, wonderful, miraculous thing called the International Baccalaureate Program. And for every course we do, we have to do this other sort of thing called the Internal Assessment, or the IA. For the scientists, specifically biology, which I took, the IA is the science experiment and a lab report that we have to plan, initiate, and write like entirely ourselves. I remember that being like the first time I learned about IB. Like, picture me as a stupid little 13-year-old kid who, while checking out my future high school for the very first time, I discovered that in my imminent future, I will be subjected to creating a complex lab experiment all by myself. I was a little bit shook by that. Well, from then, a few years passed, and suddenly I've completely finished the pre-IB, and now I'm in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. Yay! Honestly, at that point, I didn't really care about the IA because I was honestly just so excited to be back at my school because the year before was like insane. But even then, going into the IB bio class at the start of the year, the presence of the IA was like looming over us. They'd explained that we had to do it in January, like right when we come back from holiday break. And to me, that was like way too close, since I didn't know anything about planning an actual science experiment back then. The months went by really fast though, and suddenly I had to start planning it. Basically, there was this whole structure laid out for us on how to get this done. First, we had to come up with a proposal and pretty much explain what the variables were, what the goal is, pick out some materials, and figure out your procedure, consider like the limitations, the safety concerns, and stuff like that. Next was the actual lab part, which we were to start right after the break. Like, the moment we walked back into that classroom, we were grinding to get it all done. Next, well, technically during the last part, we had to record like all of our data. From there, we had a few weeks to muster up some form of a lab report that would be sacrificed to IB, like an offering in return for intellectual success or whatever. What the hell did I even write here? It's okay. And there I was, like a week before the proposal was due, or 2 weeks, or I don't even know, I don't remember. I was sitting on this fat old couch wondering what the hell I should even do. And then my stupid, dumb, idiotic, blissfully ignorant, stupid dumb butt had this bright, majestic idea. Like, oh, maybe I should totally just do something with plants. Like, yeah, that's such a good idea. Yeah. I eventually decided I wanted to do something on plants and water, like how the presence or absence of water impacts the plants, and I ended up choosing how water impacts plant germination. We go back to school, and this is still before the break, like the holiday break, and I pitched this crazy idea that I'm gonna grow plants with different quantities of water over the 10 days. And my teacher, wait, I have to introduce her before we do anything. Okay, this is my bio teacher, we'll call her Miss Q or something. I don't know, Miss Q. Well, Miss Q, in hearing my wonderful idea, had an enlightening thought. She asked me, "Hey, Dopa, what if there's no difference between the plant growth at these different quantities? Like, what if they all grow the same and you just end up looking stupid?" And I was like, yeah, fair enough, yeah. So I just changed the independent variable that I had from the quantity to the frequency. So instead of like giving each plant a different amount of water at the same time, I'm gonna give them the same amount of water at different times. Honestly, I don't even know my thought process behind that, but it did end up working out well, so I guess it's like a win. After that, I had to figure out what type of plant I was going to use, so I honestly just looked up some elementary school tutorials for growing plants and used the first one that popped up, which happened to be... Okay, we're getting somewhere. So now, I'm pretty much almost ready to start. I just need to gather my materials and stuff. And by now, we were on Christmas break, and then when we get back, as I said it before. So what I decided I needed for was this. 1 bag of dirt. 2 pipette. 3 seed tray. 4 sticks to label all of the trials with so I don't mix them up. 5 seeds. I ordered the lima bean seeds off of Amazon like 2 days before the break ended. Rookie move, I know, I got that. And then when they got there, I was so happy. Like, I could see everything coming together. The gates of heaven were opening for me right then as I opened that box and I pulled out the beautiful bag of seeds. What is this? Hey, you guys gave me like these tiny little dots. Give me lima bean seeds. Okay. I didn't even know what they were, but they sure as hell were not no lima bean seeds. I had to like look them up and compare them to see what they were supposed to look like, because the images on the product weren't even like of the product. There were these grown lima bean plants and didn't even show us the product. How can I have been so stupid to purchase them? But it's okay, because I had this one friend, this one girl who was also growing plants for her experiment using a different kind of bean. She gave me these red kidney beans. She got red kidney beans for me. So I got the seeds now. Awesome. So I used the red kidney beans that I got and then the other mystery beans. And I set up 2 trays that I would track and record data for at the same time together. And all was well, because I figured, hey, having more than one experiment could only strengthen my results, right? And then, so basically, here's basically my procedure for those 10 days. Step 1, get water using the pipette. Step 2, feed all the plants according to their very particular schedules. Step 3, take a picture. Remember this part. This part is very, very important. Remember it. Step 4, record data. Step 5, go and help with my partner's lab, which was also an absolute train wreck, but honestly, it was fun. She got pretty good data, so that's a story for another day. So then, Christmas break ends, and then it's time, like, to start. Day 0. The next day, I do bring all of my stuff. So I set out my little experiment with my 2 trays, and everything finally begins. Finally. Wait, before we move on, I gotta say that there is this thing with plant germination that's very important to consider, which I personally did not consider before I started this experiment, is that the plants could low-key just not grow. Like, there's a very real chance that literally nothing grows, and considering I don't know anything about like growing plants, especially at that time, I was a little bit terrified once the thing actually started. Around day 3, I stopped recording for the red kidney beans because I got kind of lazy. But don't worry, that doesn't have any kind of like consequences at all whatsoever. By day 5, finally the seeds started to sprout just a little bit. Like, you could barely see the mystery bean, and the RK bean was, what the frick? And the red kidney bean was like this weird curved shape sticking out. It was like barely out of the soil, but you could see it. Oh my god, I was so happy because I was scared that they weren't going to come out ever and that they were just gonna stay under the soil. I was gonna be disappointed and humiliated. From there, they all kind of started sprouting up row by row, which was awesome. I will show you like the process, but I kind of deleted all the pictures I'd taken, but trust me, it was so satisfying to watch. So now, I'm like, okay, this is going great. I'm gonna get such good data. So day 8 comes, and I'm running into the biolab, because by now, like, it's been growing at a nice steady rate, and I want to see my babies and their progress. And oh my god, I was so excited, because like every day I was excited to go in that classroom. Because like, yes, I get to see my babies finally. And I went in and I was like, what's that? The conversation went something like this. Miss Q, yeah, how's it going? Is this, this is mold, right? Yeah, this is like mold. Yeah, that's mold. Yeah, that's like a hazard, right? Like, we can't have that in the classroom, right? Like, that's we can't do that here. No, we can't have mold in the classroom. Like, there's like a thing against like having any kind of mold in these experiments. So yeah, okay, yeah. But it was okay, because I realized that it wasn't like the whole plant that was moldy, it was just like the little bean shells, so I could just peel them all off and then toss them out, and it would be perfectly fine. Then, the last day finally came. I uprooted all my plants, laid them all out, took some beautiful pictures of them, which I don't have, had a jolly old time. And I looked at them real hard. And I was looking at them, and I realized, like, the red kidney beans show way better results than the mystery beans. And mind you, I didn't freaking record the heights, the data for that one at all. And, you know, I wanted to like explode, because what do you mean I didn't record the data? Why didn't I do that? What in my brain possessed me to think that I would be fine just forgetting to do all of that? But then I had this bright, wonderful idea that, hey, I could just use the pictures that I had taken. Remember how I said that taking the pictures was really important? So instead I did this like process where I could just pick out each germination stage and track it throughout like each of the days. I mean, it was all I had at that point. So I switched the dependent variable from height, though I did still have like the measurements from the end of the trial after I uprooted everything, to the germination process progression, or whatever the hell that means. It wasn't ideal, but it worked, I guess. I mean, I figured it'd be fine because I was also gonna look at everything under it. By that point, it was a Friday and the period was almost over, so I tossed my mystery growth right into the garbage, and I kept the red kidney bean plants in a little cup to keep them all safe and like together. And then I went home for the weekend, and then I came back on Monday, and they were dry as a freaking rock. God, my stupidity is boundless, bro. I swear there's no end to the horrible decisions in this freaking story. Anyways, I was gonna do that microscope stuff, no matter what got in my way. So what I basically did was I just ran the whole experiment again at home with like more of my friends' kidney beans. It ended up being like absolutely booty cheeks, but honestly I did not care because I didn't need like the data. I just needed the thing. I just needed to have like something that grew and something that didn't grow for my example. That's all I really needed. So I brought them to school and I looked at all of it under a microscope. That wasn't really easy either, honestly. That was absolute hell on its own, but I did get some pretty cool shots. And then I was finally done. Finally, I was finished that stupid experiment. I was free. Except I did have to do the report. It honestly wasn't even that bad, and I did finish it like on time, but it ended up being like 19 pages. As of making this video, I have absolutely no idea what mark I got on it. We get our marks back sometime in July, which is still a few weeks from now, so I'll let you guys know how I did then, probably. Anyways, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Since you're still here, pretty please like and subscribe. I really want to get to 20k soon, and yeah, that's it. I want to get to 20,000 subscribers within, at some point. What the hell am I talking about? Stop. Okay, bye!